Good evening, everybody.
Hey, did you know that MrPictovid is now live?
Dan?
That's what I just got a message on my phone.
I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of still sleeping.
You look like you're sleeping. Ooh, that's good.
It's hard to do with the sun still up. See the light behind there? Coming in that window?
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Oh, Larry, get out of the chat trying to sell Lionel stuff, Larry. That's not allowed.
Lionel? Is it Lionel G scale at least?
I don't know. I don't know what Larry's trying to do in there. I don't think Larry knows.
If anyone knows someone who wants to buy a Lionel collection, please reach out to me.
Be the last person you ever reach out to.
Last time anybody see you.
No, we hope everybody's starting to get some better weather in their area. I see all kinds of limbs I need to clean up off my layout.
We were running trains this weekend.
Sweet.
I actually have a video if you want to share it.
If I want to share it? No, you got to share it. What do you mean?
I mean, if you want me to share it.
Yeah, you can. You have it. What the heck was that?
What was what? What'd you hear? What happened?
You got to look for that for a minute, or?
I'm trying to get there, man. I'm slow. Okay?
It's all that fresh air and sunshine.
Yes. Ready? Can you see that?
Nope.
You can't see it?
No.
I thought I just shared it.
Now it is.
Can you see it now?
Yep. Ooh, cool malaise.
Small train.
Hello, everybody that's just popping into the chat. It feels like there's a few cars behind there, Nico.
It's just a short train. We're running a short train today.
Short train. I hate to see a long one. And those are
see the triple crossing.
Oh, and those are the piers you poured out of concrete, right?
What was that?
So those are the piers you poured out of concrete you're running on there?
Yes.
Nice.
You see the triple crossing starting to form underneath there? You got a track floating in the air and the other one on the ground.
John says he wants to see more powered boxcars, Nick.
I can do that too. There's an MTX prototype car.
Oh, the Norfolk Western?
Yep.
This video is sponsored by Not Sean's Jelly Beans, my guilty pleasure.
Now we're going to have to pay Sean royalties. Well, we got a pretty good show for everybody tonight. We got some stuff on upcoming events, some new product stuff, but we will let you see from our sponsor Splitjaw here real quick, and we'll be back and get moving.
The following episode of Large Scale Live is brought to you by Splitjaw, makers of quality metal products for the G-scale modeling world. For rail clamps, expansion joints, bridges, and more, Splitjaw Products has you covered. For more information, visit their website at www.railclamp.com.
Sweet.
Somebody asked about the Sioux-line hopper. I think that was a LG aristo-craft.
Ah, okay. So,
And John is saying that you're a liar again.
I swear he said he wanted more powered boxcars. So we do have a couple things for new products or new runs. Reindeer Pass is doing a run of the USA Trains American Series boxcars in Burlington Northern. 4 different road numbers. Those are supposed to be in September, I believe it says. Only 25 of each road number being produced. Oh, geez, Larry. My heart can take that tonight. Reindeer Pass also has a special run of Pico hoppers being done for Halloween. It's the creepy Halloween hopper car.
Our car was supposed to be here on Friday, the show car, but unfortunately it got hung up, and it will be delivered tomorrow. That's the first sample car. So I'll be doing a post this week of pictures of it, just so you know.
Ah, sweet. Also, Airwire is going to have a new high current motor decoder, the M60X, coming out. And that was actually something that Reindeer Pass worked with them on. If you're looking for any of that stuff, just head over to Reindeer Pass's website to check those out. I can put a link in the chat here in a moment for Reindeer Pass. Let's see here. Do that right now before I forget.
Yep.
Because if not, I will forget.
A lot of the manufacturers will do custom runs for you, but you need to order multiple units. It's not like you're buying 1 or 2. You're buying, 100 units or more. So, it gets costly quick.
Yes, it does. Let's see. Also, USA Trains has some stuff coming out for the 250th birthday of America. Ooh, that one's actually got a certificate of authenticity with it. Only 150 made. They've got several. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to say that. Semi-quincentennial. Is that what the heck that is? Wow, that's a mouthful. They got several boxcars coming out, and this was all from their newsletter, I think, that came out, a week ago, Nico?
Yep. Well, it was last week. Yep.
And I actually really like the GP38s they're doing, the patriotic ones. Those are really nice.
Yeah, you gonna buy one? You should buy one.
If it was the Conrail patriotic scheme, I'd be all over that.
We could put a CR on there for you.
I'm sure we could. I like those, though. Those come out really nice. And, of course, they got an extended vision caboose that matches each one, too.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, I got a whole section of cars here. Good grief. And they got military series as well.
They also just posted a spring sale.
A spring sale as well. Wow, they're trying to take all of our money.
Yep. F7s are on sale. The cabooses, some cabooses are on sale. The auto racks and intermodals.
Ah, okay.
I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but
probably. And the other thing I don't have pictures, of course, but from AccuCraft's newsletter, they do have some stuff coming out in the 120.3 line. An NA class and Puffing Billy. It says do the Conrail and Sharpie.
Yeah, I could do that for you.
You could do that, freehand it.
Yeah.
Of course, they have some ride-on products coming out as well, as you'll see there. And then in 1/29th scale, looks like they're going to have some more GP60s in the Southern Pacific and Denver and Rio Grande. And it looks like high cube box cars are going to have some more coming out. In production, looks like some more 120.3. They got a coal-fired C18.
And they have a custom run of Great Lakes large scale train show, Great Lakes Carbon PS 4750s coming in.
Wow, that was like Dackman when he used to try to say the show name there.
We're about halfway through the sales on those, just so everybody knows.
Yes. And don't forget, you can also go to the website and get your Expo and Gathering t-shirts ordered. They'll be available at the show as well, but since they're made on demand, it helps out if you get them ahead of time. And remember, if you buy your tickets online, you'll get $2 off on your shirts. I like this. Where'd that go? This show always costs me money. New Halloween car ordered. You're welcome. And then let's see.
It's not coming to us, so.
The only other thing I had, I don't think I had any other new. Actually, I do have another new product, but of course, coming up on the calendar, see Robbie's got a new logo for RLD Hobbies. I came across that when I went to his website. The RLD Hobbies Spring Train Meet will be April 30th to May 2nd in Albion, Illinois. I probably said that wrong. Sorry, got lost in the chat there. Of course, our show, which we can circle back to in a moment, May 13th to the 17th. And of course, July 19th to the 24th in Scranton, Pennsylvania will be the Big Train Operators Convention. So that's going to be, I don't think I have anything else for this year on there. So if you have any regionals or open houses, whatever, that's large scale centric, you can email them to us. You can submit them to our calendar online, and I will gladly get those put on there. We do have, trying to think, what do we got new to say about the show, Nico?
Which show?
This
show or the Ohio?
Yeah. Let's call it the Expo.
The Expo show.
Let's differentiate here, if that's a word.
Yeah. No, it's hard. You say show, and I'm like, which show?
Yeah, I get it.
Well, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. The modeling contest is open. The White Elephant table is open.
Yep. As you see on the left there on the website, we have all the info on hotels and lodging. We have our list of vendors, exhibitors, and clubs.
So most of the deals are ending for your hotel mid-April.
Yep, like April 14th or something, I think.
Yeah, 12th. Something like that.
Yeah.
And that it goes back up to normal prices. So
and the rooms in those blocks are just about filled out. So if you're wanting to book a room, make sure you do it. Our list of vendors, exhibitors, and clubs has become pretty extensive this year, I think. I'm not sure how, but I'm sure we could fit a few more in here. We're working on it. We're probably going to have 10 different operating layouts this year, which will be really nice. Got a good presence from all the different clubs. Again, all available on our website. What's that, Nico?
And we have the gathering going on as well.
Yep, the gathering, which, by the way, March 31st is the deadline to register for the gathering if you're wanting to attend that, which includes admission to the Expo. The gathering is going to have a couple of visits to a preservation society, a 24-inch gauge railway, ice cream social, and a clinic on Wednesday. Thursday will be some self-guided tours. We'll have a visit to a ride-on train club.
It's
Friday.
Chris Zambucci's birthday.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday, Chris.
Yeah, happy birthday, Chris. I saw that when you posted. You said, "Oh, nice of you to have a show on my birthday."
Just for you.
But again, if you go over to the GreatLakesTrainExpo.com website, you can see we have just about all the info on what's going on each day, all the way through Sunday, where we'll wrap up with tours from 9 to 2. And there's also a ride-on train club that's open until 3 that day, if you'd like to check that out. But yeah, quite a bit going on.
It's going to be a good time.
I agree. I
wanted to address Steve's message.
Oh, yeah. What Steve got?
You can go over and visit Andrew all you want, but the cars are going to be here in Virginia. So,
Oh yeah, that's not going to help him.
yeah, that's not going to help you.
But make your visit like the middle of May, Steve, and you'll be here at the right time. Whatever it is, tell him you got to postpone it.
It's all about timing.
That it is. So, well, let's hear from our sponsor, Me Loves Trains, and we'll be back with our guest, Dylan, after this. Oh,
That was quick.
I don't have like a disclaimer or any warnings to put up here before I bring Dylan on, so I'll just do it.
All right, sounds good.
And our guest, Dylan.
Joe, what's going on?
Crazy train.
It's me. What's going on, guys?
Just the usual. You know, I wasn't prepared for the show, and Nico was giving me a hard time.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
No, that's how it goes every time.
Every time, yeah.
We are pretty set in our ways.
Sorry, I was looking at comments in the chat here.
No, the convention is not May 4th through the 8th, but
No, May 13th through the 18th for the gathering. May 15th and 16th is just the expo.
he's off by a little bit. Sorry about that, Dylan.
Oh, it's all good.
Uh-oh.
Larry's yelling at you for whining again.
That whole app thing they do now with the usernames messes me all up. Especially some of them, like the like YouTube automatically decided what it should be, and I have no clue who it is sometimes. It should be at the Yeti anyhow.
At the Yeti. No, some other convention he's talking about.
Oh, he's going to is that an NMRA convention in Pittsburgh, Steve? Trying to think.
That's something for the HO people, isn't it?
I think it's the TCA Fort Pitt division or something is doing something. No, he says, no, I don't know. I'll try and see what the heck that was. Anyway.
Oh, no, Association of Iron and Steel Technology.
Iron and Steel Technology. But there actually is, like, I think the weekend before ours, there's actually a all-scale, like, convention or something going on over there, if I remember correctly. You might want to check, Steve. You might check that out while you're there as well. So.
All right, back to Dylan.
Yeah, he's patiently awaiting while we ignore him.
Oh, it's all good.
So what got you into G-Scale, Dylan?
Well, it's the classic story of somebody bought my grandfather a starter set, and then it evolved from a 4x8 sheet of plywood in his basement to this massive layout down there. So over the years, probably about 30 years now, we've had an indoor layout at my grandparents' house. So that has multi-level. There's 3 different levels of tracks, all types of stuff on that, all types of loops going around. So we have an extensive collection down there of stuff. some of my stuff's down there, and some of his stuff's here. A couple things. Keep swapping back and forth for the videos and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Of course, none of his stuff gets destroyed, to make sure of that. Yeah, it's for the nice videos. Just running around the layout, nice and peaceful.
Just go over and say, hey, what can I borrow? I'm going to blow it up today.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes he gets nervous about that.
You leave with an engine, you come back with a box shaking it.
Yeah, just a box of blown up parts. No, nothing too terrible. But of course, you know, once I got to my teenage years, I started collecting a bunch of stuff for myself. And then, of course, I started a YouTube channel and started promoting, you know, going over the stuff I was doing. Started with a little circle on our back deck, and then it grew into the yard slowly.
Oh, somebody just posted about the.
It's you can pop up there.
Yeah. May 9th from 9 to 4, the Nashville area will be setting up a layout.
Oh, okay.
Lebanon, Tennessee. Okay. So that's in Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's down further south.
Down further. Let's see. I was looking here to find a video of your layout, Dylan, so people could take a look while we're talking.
Oh, yeah, bring that up.
Nothing too violent to start with.
No, yeah, you got to keep it nice and easy at first. Nothing exploding just yet.
Let's see. There we go. And down. So, oops, sorry I'm late. It's unexcusable, Mark. So, roughly how big is your layout, Dylan?
I believe, as far as trackage goes, I believe I have anywhere between like 500 and 600 feet of mainline track in the backyard. The backyard itself was like 100 feet by 40, and it zigzags around the yard in some spots.
That's a lot of white pass.
Oh, yes, this is my collection. That's the one thing I do like to collect whenever I get the chance is white pass stuff. I don't know what it is about it, but I do like to get it.
Now, the first set of cars that were going by, what are those? Are those like are they still considered a container? Or?
Yeah, I think they specific names an anvil style ore car.
Okay.
And they had a big crane when it got to the port to lift it up and dump it out. Then
wow.
load it onto a ship. Those are all the short ones. They had LGB never made them, but in real life they had real long ones that took up almost the entire car. That style.
Ah, okay.
Is that a steel bridge there, or is that a?
Yes, it's one of the steel bridges I made.
Okay, so you made your own bridges. That's cool.
Yes, the truss bridge is there. I also have a larger arch bridge you see there I got from a friend, Scott. When he moved out of the state, he gave that to me.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to have to transport that too many times.
No, but you can. That does bolt together in the middle, so it's not too huge. It's like 10 feet long.
Oh, okay.
So you can take it apart in the middle. But
the
trusses I made were 5 feet long.
I feel like that's a
Just single
Batman
track.
comment Steve made. Holy epic bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a big dip in the backyard right there, so I figured that'd be a perfect spot to shove a bunch of bridges on to fill it in.
I've seen some places you got it sitting on cinder blocks. Do those settle on you any, or they've been pretty?
They've been pretty good. I packed them down. There's 2 layers of cinder blocks there, so I almost did like a somewhat of a foundation, if you would say. So they haven't settled really any yet.
I laid mine on the side, on the flat side instead of on the open side, because I had issues in New Jersey when they were on the open side, they kept on sinking. So I laid them on the flat side so you have more surface area so they don't sink in.
Yeah, I put a bunch of stone and stuff underneath them too. So, and same thing with the big arch bridge has pavers and stuff underneath that to help that from sinking and also keep it out of the dirt.
I guess we're going under the deck here.
Oh yeah, that's my most regrettable part of the layout there. I haven't had any accidents yet, and it's been a couple of years, but I don't feel like crawling underneath that when something does come off. That's real tight under there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only problem going underneath stuff. Or if you have super long tunnels, make sure you have access hatches.
Yeah, I'll be ripping up all the deck boards to get to the train.
You don't have any type of like run through storage or anything. You just carry everything out.
No, that's one of the things I definitely want to add at some point because I gotta bring everything I like back inside every time. In the summer, I'll leave some of the train cars out, then bring them in, every once in a while when it rains or something. But that's the only problem with that. I really want a shed to put everything in.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
limited on space on the in the backyard, so
Uh-oh.
a big train shed.
You lost your load there.
Oh yeah, it took off without it there.
Huh.
Yeah, it's part of my collection of White Pass stuff. I think I have like 10 of those locomotives. I've acquired quite a bit of them over time, getting them cheap.
Yeah, didn't you say you got one that's different from the other ones or something?
Yes, I have. I believe it's a pre-production model from LGB. I took the thing all apart. It has somebody's signature, or not really signature, but engravings on the inside of it. It's really well done how it's put together.
Interesting.
I have it. Right.
Was that just like an eBay find, or how'd you come across that?
Yeah, I found it on eBay, and I was looking at it. And I'm like, man, this thing looks a little bit different from all the other ones I have.
Ooh.
It'll show up. Yeah.
Not me. Here we go.
So
Yeah,
what are the
on the
differences
front.
that you noticed?
All the handrails are I believe they're all brass. They're painted brass. The hoses on the front are a lot longer. The plow's a different shape. The steps on the side are bigger. Everything, and there's actual handrails on the side of the side of the locomotive too, behind the cab. None of the other models have that, and it's how the paint's done is different too. Then the gearboxes have extra screws in the bottom of them. Looks like it's somebody did something different with it. There's a bunch of different extra details.
Yeah.
And some things are missing off the other models, and then some things, some things are completely different on this compared to. Here's one of the actual models that they came out with that they sold.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if it'll show up a little bit different here.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a pre-production prototype or something.
Yeah, because I was looking in one of the LGB's old catalogs from 1989 or 88 when they first came out, these locomotives. I've noticed that this one matches the one they were advertising back then, before they actually came out, with how the hoses are done in the front and the detail.
Somebody is asking if they're actually considered Alcos. If I remember correctly, they're made by like their Canadian counterpart or something like that.
I think the first 2 or 3 were made by Alco. Then they sold out to Montreal Locomotive Works.
Okay.
And then the rest were made by them and shipped to the White Pass.
And someone asked, have you ever thought of ordering a shovel nose from the company in Europe?
Yes, I have, but I don't think I really want to spend the money on it is the only issue.
I have no clue what Larry's talking about.
Yeah, somebody makes custom models over there, and one of their things is the shovel nose White Pass locomotives, where it's on the front.
Okay.
The guy makes really beautiful models, but they're like $2,000 to start, or somewhere up around there.
Woo!
But they're really nicely done, and you can order them, dummy units with sound, with all the electronics in them or not.
Is he just Is he modifying LGB engines, or they're
No, I believe they're 100% custom.
Okay.
So I think it's Ed's Garden Band might be his online website. He has that stuff on. He makes different. Mainly it's European stuff. I think that might be one of his only American style, or whatever you want to call it, Canadian stuff he offers.
Yeah, I was just going to highlight that one.
RC. Yeah. Do you have any RC construction stuff? That's what you need.
Oh yeah, I got a couple little things. I got an excavator and a wheel loader.
You can drive that underneath to fix the RC, to fix the trains, the Durrell trains.
Yeah, that'd be something. Get the really nice ones that are like hydraulic and made of steel, maybe it'll take them out.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Cabin Fever over in Pennsylvania, Dylan?
No.
Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how hardcore that gets with
Oh yeah, some of these guys, they're like almost real machines. How once they get so big.
They dump a whole mound of dirt in there and they just go at it.
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos like that.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, those are the side dump cars I've been trying to collect over the years from MTH.
Oh, they made a log car as well, right?
Yes, yeah, I think that's at the back of the train, their log car.
That's one way to fix a railroad.
Yeah, an actual kind of a washout going on there. I actually made a little video fixing that up, dumping a bunch of rocks in there.
I think I'm like jealous for the first time in a while right now.
Yeah, I can't believe really nobody else has those and makes videos with them. Yeah, I found one of those on eBay years ago. And I'm like, man, it just said it was G-scale. And I know MTH and Lionel has those in the O gauge.
Oh,
I kept looking at it, and I finally looked it up. And I'm like, oh, they actually made these in G-scale, and they actually work. So I bought one. It was like $60 on eBay. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. Then I made up a custom track for it to use it, because MTH has a special track. It doesn't share the LGB style track for the operating stuff.
So the way those operate, is there a motor in them that tips them up, or how's that work, Dylan?
Yeah, there's a DC motor in those. And it has underneath each truck is a little pad that goes up and down when it gets to the third rail in the middle of the track.
Okay.
And it require, I think it's 18 volts or 20 volts or something it likes to use. And it just goes one way. The motor has a little, what do you want to call it on it? Little flange that rides up and helps push it up.
I'm trying to think, the actual, like, real cars, will they dump to either side?
Yes, yeah, they dumped it either way. Had big air cylinders on them.
I'm going to be looking for those now. So is everybody else now if they're watching this.
Every once in a while, they pop up. Sometimes they want a fortune for them, like over $200, or I could get them real cheap. It all depends.
I was amazed that when you had the heavier rocks on there, how it.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Those things are actually pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one right here. Well, after the video is done, I'll put it up on the screen, show underneath of it.
Uh-oh. Steve Heavyside says he thinks he has two. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there's one of those things. Yeah, that's one of those little cheap RC machines from Amazon. I think I got that off of, or it might have been eBay. Very much a toy, that thing. Not very good at actually scooping anything.
So you're dumping a load everywhere. I mean, I hit the car.
Yeah, you guys had a few too many drinks operating that one.
Yeah, I look at the RC construction stuff at times, and I go, I really don't need to, like...
Yeah, it's a whole nother separate hobby, that stuff. You get into the nice ones.
I'm just going to come to New Jersey and play with yours.
Yeah. Well, it'll be very much of disappointment. That thing doesn't like to dig very much. I made sure to include that in the video of it actually trying to do something.
What are we getting here?
They have like no power.
No, it's only rear wheel drive or front wheel, whatever it is. So the thing doesn't want to do anything.
Well, we just got another registering for the Midwest gathering as part of the Expo, Nico. I think that puts us at, trying to remember my official number here for people that registered now. That puts us at 99 that are registered for that now. Who's gonna be lucky number 100?
Lucky number 100 gets a picture with Andrew.
Ooh,
I want a signed autograph.
I can do that.
Oh yeah, there's the track. That's the actual MTH one. I ran extra wires going to it from a Milwaukee battery and the MTH switch lever they have for that, so I can move around anywhere I want on the layout.
So is it actually attached to the track, or is it a piece you set into it?
It just sets right into it. Sometimes it tries to move around, but with the wires
Okay.
going through the ties, it usually stays in place.
Someone's suggesting you make a conveyor loader.
Oh, that'd be something. But yeah, on the log car in the back, I got big chunks of rock and stuff on there. It lifts quite a bit of weight up.
Yeah, that's why when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like the gravel, I'm thinking, oh, that ain't nothing. And it rolled up with the boulders on the other one. I'm like, oh, how's that going to work? Huh. Yeah, that's fun for hours and hours right there.
Yeah.
Got those big hook and loop couplers in there.
Yeah, well, I keep most of my stuff the hook and loop. I know a lot of guys run the KD couplers. Actually, that red log car actually had KDs on it. I switched it back. Or actually, does it have it on it still? I don't know. I find it annoying. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Dumping an engine in as fill.
Well, yeah. Doesn't work. Got to use it for something good.
You should have dumped that first, then put the other stuff on top of it.
Oh, where I done more on it.
And to answer, let's see who asked. I believe Gregory asked what the crown icon was next to his YouTube handle in the chat. I'm not 100% sure what the heck that is.
Well, mine or is it somebody else's?
No, it's on there. It's like next to their name
Oh.
in the chat. It's got a crown. I don't know if that is a ranking. Oh, at the top of the window, it says top fans. So apparently you're one of my top fans. Now, and I was just going to cover over the steam locomotive.
Oh, yeah. Got to bury it. Make sure it stays in place.
Oh, the humanity.
Somebody had a question there on the trucks. Oh, there you go. Are the trucks heavy on those cars?
They come with metal wheels on them, so these things do weigh quite a bit.
Is the car itself actually metal or is it plastic?
Most of it's plastic, the actual body on it, but the frame underneath is actually some of it's metal, like the very bottom of it's metal. So it's like a mix. Most of the body's all plastic, but underneath it has some metal on it.
You sure you don't want to come in May and do a clinic on this stuff, Dylan?
Yeah,
Poor
they're
old
still
Bachman
making it. They can
just-
sponsor me for it. Yeah, there's the controller I have set up to the battery so I can move it around. I got plugs in it so I can slip it up through the tracks.
Oh, there you go. It just lifts out of there. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, the wires
Yeah,
have to
probably
go
longer
in the
than it
side.
needs to be, but one thing at a time.
Well, that's kind of cool. Let's see if you actually had to pull a whole piece of track out and move it around.
Yeah, that would be annoying. It would be too much to keep moving around.
There you go, Andrew. You got to look for one of those now.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on my list. Steve says on theirs they upgraded to Gary Raymond ball bearing wheel sets. So imagine we got a decent amount of weight on it. It probably helps.
Well, yeah, if you're running around a lot with a load on it, probably should. Yeah, 'cause I imagine these trucks are probably hard to find. With anything. Yeah, if you can see that, it has a spring on it, big spring.
Oh,
Okay, it's just got a shoe on there.
it's like a O-gauge. It's got a third rail.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Almost one of these things really are is just the O-gauge ones. Almost. A little bit of a difference, but underneath it, I believe this is all metal underneath here. It'll show up.
Huh.
Then it has a little, well, I don't know what you want to call this, little wheel underneath to help guide it when the thing comes out of the body on the bottom, the frame.
Ah,
It'll show up.
okay.
I don't know how well you can see that.
Yeah.
There's just a motor in there that spins 360 and has like a little flange on it that's offset. So then it just rides up and goes up and down.
Interesting.
Yeah, it only goes to one side.
Yeah,
It's
probably
neat.
a
It has a
little
good
more
amount of weight to
complicated.
it. They saw in the video, it lifts quite a bit of weight up. So you can actually use it.
I think it's been a while since MTH made those, hasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was, I think the one thing I saw might have been 2004. So it's probably been 20 years since I made these.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they made those since they went out of business-ish.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I believe I saw the list price on these was like $180 maybe or $200 back in 2004. So these things were expensive back then.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that. Do you, Nico, on the Pico Rail Depot?
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Oop.
I'll see if there's anything on their website.
Okay. So what do you get the most enjoyment out of with your layout, Dylan? What's the
Honestly, it is a mix of things. I do actually like running trains, believe it or not, and not destroying stuff. You know, that's kind of what got me into the hobby. Of course, I like collecting odd things like these dump cars and some other weird stuff that you don't see too much of. But of course, the wrecks. A lot of people do watch them. Most people do enjoy them, other than a few people that really hate me because of it. But
yeah, you're gonna have that.
But I do have fun with the wrecks. You know, sometimes I put one in a big dirt pile with our excavator and knock down the whole hill on it. Run them underwater, into the pool, into mud, whatever I can think of that day. I usually film it all in one day and then upload it that night.
Uh-oh. Is that a Pico Camelback?
Oh, of course it is.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to wreck that.
No. Unless it just stops working one day, it's safe.
This is looking chaotic already.
Yeah. Oh, of course we got the work crew up, standing on the tracks up on the air.
There's one of your fans right there. Love your destroy videos.
Oh, thank you very much.
You even went all out. You got the workers out there.
Oh yeah, sometimes for the videos I like to, put a whole scene together.
I guess that's kind of how I look at it. Your videos you make, I don't look at it much different than, a special effects person for a TV show or a movie doing stuff.
Yeah, well, I just have fun with it, whatever I think of. Sometimes I might think of something for months and then finally do it, or it might be that morning I'll wake up and just think of something, what else am I going to do today? Other than go in the backyard and see what I can mess up.
I didn't see anything on the rail depot.
No?
On a new rail depot, anyway.
In the chat, Gregory said if you go to Pico, it's the last page on the listing of buildings.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Is that one of the exploding boxcars?
Yeah. Yeah, there's pieces missing of that I can't find. Of course, you got some real oil spilled on your tank car.
Got to go for the authenticity,
Yeah, I think that was some transmission fluid that got on that. So I wish we didn't have any neighbors around us, because there'd be nothing left of any of the tank cars I have. They'd all be blown up into pieces.
Yeah, you would think it would tell you what the size of the damn thing.
Oh, the Pico Depot, yeah.
Yeah. No sizes on it, no footprint.
Was Pico supposed to be coming out of a new G-scale building?
Well, I'm assuming this is the building he's talking about. Let's see here. Oh, I'll wait till this video's over. I could share it.
As I say, I do have the video of his underwater train. We can show in a little bit. I forgot you did the one on the beach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I originally did show Train World just after that.
What's that?
Well, after I did the beach thing, I did a online show of Train World 5 years ago when I did that.
Oh, really? Okay.
It knocks the guy out.
Wow. It's like a rail safety video now. Yep, we're going to be paying that guy for the rest of his life.
It's taking him away.
He's got a strong grip.
Oh, is this that the train's running away? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
You think about it, really not too different from the Thomas the Tank Engine video,
Oh.
I figured we had some good sound effects there.
Oh yeah.
I like how the exploding boxcar came apart.
Yeah.
Steve Dom asked if that was me hanging on. No, I don't got that strong of a grip, Steve.
You flip the light on.
We got all the angles on this one.
How many cameras did you have sitting out there?
At least 3.
Now, I get this more of a question for me, I guess. But what are you using for cameras? Just whatever you have?
Just my phone.
Okay.
I have some older phones still. Sometimes I borrow my parents' phones. You know, whatever. I just gotta make sure I don't hit anything with them.
Make sure they got some warranty on it. Wow.
How'd you get the smoke coming out of it?
I believe on this I just lit something on fire underneath it. Like
Oh.
Sometimes, it wasn't over.
yeah, here comes the aristo-craft Pacific in to destroy it. So.
And that Pacific was one you got that had issues with, wasn't it?
Yes, I actually got that at a flea market for $60. Yeah, some person I bought it off of, the girl said that her son was playing in the sand pit with it in their backyard.
Mm.
So I actually brought it home and it actually ran for a little bit. I took it all apart, cleaned it up, and then it stopped working. So that was the fate of that. So I started using it in the videos to smash into things and drown it in water. And of course, we actually got the fire going in the tank car.
You ever had the fire department show up?
No, I never let it get that bad.
Wow, that melted.
And Bachman tank car was a champ.
Yeah, it still runs. I haven't in the backyard. I haven't smashed it or anything. Still goes around the track.
Dang.
Yeah, trains burn good once they get going.
Somebody said it looks like East Palestine.
Oh yeah, it's like every other comment on that video that your guys are watching. Everybody's comment. Guy put it out either right before or right after that accident happened.
Yeah, that's I don't know, 35, 40 minutes kind of southeast of me.
Oh, is it you get any of the smoke from that, or did it go the opposite way?
It went the other way, but I did
Oh, yeah.
experience some from it because I was coming back from Pittsburgh on the day they decided to do the burn off. And I went, why does it look
so
like
you
it's
got, like,
nighttime in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, some nasty stuff comes off that stuff when they burn it.
I say David Peters takes offense to that East Palestine comment, but in his defense, he was already messed up.
I guess he lives over there.
Yeah. And also, no offense to anybody that lives in East Palestine. I'm not making any comment one way or the other. I'm just making fun of David Peters, like I usually do. By the way, tell your future father-in-law I said hello. That's the only reason I talk to you, David. I like him.
How many videos have you made of train devastation?
I think it's just over 50 now is what I consider the crash videos I make.
50 crash videos, huh?
Yeah, if not, probably more than that.
The one I really liked, I'm trying to find it here in my downloads. Oh, that ain't what I want. Is your underwater video one.
Yeah,
there
trains
it is.
running in the pool. It's got me swimming around with them.
Yeah, because I watched this one and I was really in disbelief that it actually worked at first. Oh, thank you, David. I love you too. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know what audio you're using. I don't want to get dinged on that, so I'll mute the audio.
Yeah, I don't know how picky they are about it.
So I know you use some licensed stuff from what, Epidemic, I think.
Yeah, Epidemic Sound I've been using for years. They have a good selection of noises, soundtracks. They have a little bit of everything, that place. Online, you can pick
So
from.
I see you got bricks in the cars. What about the engine? Did it have to be weighted?
No, the engine, locomotive was fine. I just set it right on and let it go around. I had to make sure I included the water tower underwater. I thought that would be pretty good.
I was just looking at that. I'm like, I don't quite follow.
Yeah.
Do you really need water underwater?
I was like SpongeBob, they have glasses of water underneath the ocean.
I never thought about that either.
But yeah, this was a fun video to make, set up the track and put the station down there and everything.
Hey, I got your first in-person meeting for Larry Otis with you, Dylan. Steve Heavyside's setting it up for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have Larry come over in his Speedo and make a promo.
Oh, no, that's okay.
You'll never be the same again.
So I'm assuming you got wires running down into the pool to the track, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's track power. I don't know if I shown it in any of these shots. There should be some close-up shot coming up that one of the power rail or the negative rail was oxidizing underneath the water as the train was going around. You can see the bubbles coming off of it.
I mean,
that was pretty neat.
If this isn't like a testament to LGB video, I don't know what is.
Yeah, the good old Steins.
Why didn't you have smoke? Why aren't you running?
Got to boil off the water first in the pool.
John may have been asking us as we mentioned it, but yeah, he's running track power.
Yeah, I don't think I want to stick a battery down there. Oh yeah, there I am swimming around with the trains.
Looks like George would pay not to have Larry come over.
Yeah, there you go. I ran that around for like 30 minutes.
I'm surprised you didn't send this to. Did you send this video to LGB by chance?
No, I never sent it to him.
You should have. Like I said, if that isn't a testament to those little stands engines, I don't know what the heck is.
Yeah. Yeah, even the light was still working and still works.
See, Gordy Allen's got the right idea. He says you needed a bubble maker for the smoke.
Oh yeah, I could have done that. Blowing bubbles. Actually, it's funny. The station and the water tower kept moving around underwater from me going past it. It started. I think I took it out at some point. It kept getting in the way of the train. It kept floating over to it.
John was asking if you worry about being electrocuted, but what the heck is that?
Oh, it's a submarine.
Oh, asked if you worry about getting electrocuted, but there ain't.
No, since it's low volts and low amps, I wasn't too concerned about it. I've had these trains in the water before, crashing them into stuff and running them in the water. So
yeah, this is what happens when you get electrocuted.
Yeah. Of course, I got to get the POV on the train underwater. Set the camera on my phone on it.
So does this locomotive still run today?
Yes, it does. It's over there. It's a little bit slower than it once was. I should probably need a motor after this, but it still goes, believe it or not. I did take the motor covers off and I let it dry out. I didn't leave it, let it sit there and soak forever.
Yeah, I get worried about running stuff in snow. You're just like, heck with it. We're going to go into the pool. Yeah, I think that's what John was worried about, what you just showed right there. Dang.
Yeah, there's one other video. I don't know if you might be able to find it in the crash videos on my channel. It should be like train versus a landslide or something. I do actually blow up the Bachman big hauler at the end of that video if you want to skip to that part.
Oh, I'll see if I can find that. Where is it at? Oh,
Yeah, you just skip right
I
towards
always
the end.
wanted one of those Bachmann Annies until I got one, and then I quickly realized that I never wanted it again.
Really?
It became they're nice looking locomotives, but Bachmann had a bad run of those things where they were just junk, in my opinion. That's my favorite thing to blow up. Is the
Well, they-
10-wheelers.
That's one of the things that I've never owned.
They like the starter set ones could only pull like 2 cars, 3 cars at most.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the newer. I hope the newer ones are a lot better, but those older starter set, big hauler sets they had.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I use them, because they're so cheap. Because you can find them everywhere.
So we'll go right from the pool to other things cool.
Well, this is the start of the rotary
Oh,
snowplow.
yeah.
We have a fan.
Let's see if you want me to play the audio on that, or you want
Yeah, just play the audio on
All
it.
right.
So.
blade from a HVAC unit. And here is some 1/8-inch steel rod I welded on the front of it to help chop up any snow or ice that gets on the middle of the blade, since there's nothing there. I take a fire extinguisher that's empty and old, and I cut it in half to make the outer edge to contain the rotary part that lets the snow slide around with the blades and then shoots it out in one spot. Then for the backing plate, I got a sheet of 14 gauge steel there. Weld that onto it.
You don't ever want to see my welds; they're terrible.
Here I'm grinding down the fan blade a little bit because it's the exact same size as the inside of the fire extinguisher. So I'm making a little bit of clearance so it's not rubbing all the time.
Yeah, precision grinding there going on.
Okay, so all I need to do is attach this to the front of this locomotive here, and then we got a rotary snowplow going. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take this front of the truck off, whatever you want to call this. Hopefully it comes off without having to cut it. Be nice. Then I gotta take the body of the locomotive off and see what's going on underneath of it, so I know where to cut things and see what happens. We're ready to take the shell.
Real quick, is that a Pico locomotive? What is that, Dylan?
Yes, it's a Pico. I think it's called a Taurus locomotive.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yeah, it's a big. That thing's really heavy. I'm actually happy I picked it for it.
Man, look at this.
Yeah, it's got 2
Okay, I
big
knew I
seats
heard
in
something bouncing around in here. The driver fell off his seat. No, his seat fell off the train. Look at this. Okay, well, he's on the right end because this end's actually no. I'm probably not keeping this.
there. Yeah,
These
you want to
seats
pull
are
up the
high off the
audio.
ground.
I'll narrate what I'm doing.
Look at that.
From it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually the thing I won in one of your earlier videos this year. One
Oh,
of your
really?
live streams from Me Love Trains when I won the $250 credit.
Oh, sweet.
This is the locomotive I picked out from them.
I think I made a joke in that video that you were probably going to blow it up or something. Whatever.
Well, I only cut the front of it in half, or off of it. Other than that, everything else still works. But I ended up I had to take the front weight off, rearrange the wires, and I put a bunch of bearings on the front of it for the drive shaft for the rotary part. I had to make up a special little bracket for the rotary part to sit on, like a bolted onto the front of the frame there. Of course, I had to cut that whole. That's a real big piece off the motor block. It's all one big piece for the coupler on the front. I had to cut that too.
How long would you say you had doing all your modifications to where it's at now, Dylan?
I've been doing it for a couple years, probably. Unless you're just talking about just this specific project.
Well, this specific one. I'm sorry.
I only did this. It took me like a day or two, probably. I worked on it on a weekend and just got it to where it's at right now.
As I clicked on this, I realized what Larry said. Do you need a moil to help with the cutting?
Jesus, Larry.
Larry, you need to get out more. I know.
I was just cutting with a little handsaw I have. Nothing special. Wish I brought the angle grinder home for this thing. Would have went a lot faster.
That might have melted a little bit.
But yeah, it's kind of what the gist of I was trying to get it to look like. I wish I got the rotary part a little bit lower towards the tracks, but for what it is, it surprisingly works all right.
Now, did you end up putting like a wedge in front of that to kind of push the snow up to it, or?
Yes, in a couple more minutes in the video, I designed not really design. I just kind of cut out a bunch of steel and welded it all around it. Yeah, here I'm trying to get it somewhat centered in there.
Got your automatic center punch.
Yeah. I think the first time I actually used the thing, I've had it for years.
I was going to punch some plastic doing that and didn't realize how brittle it was. And when it popped, it just cracked the whole thing in half. I'm like, that was a bad move.
Bad decision?
Yeah, I was like, well, all right, get another piece.
Oh, yeah, here's the drill I got from Amazon for $50. It takes a Milwaukee battery. Actually, the drill's actually pretty nice for what it is.
So it's not a Milwaukee drill. It just uses...
No, it's a knockoff Chinese one.
Huh.
It's probably made in the same factory.
Well, yeah, probably. It's. I really thought it'd be a hunk of junk, but it actually drilled pretty nice. That's actually one of the things I kind of didn't want to cut up right away.
You know, I'm starting to worry about their Steve Heavy side.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing Nico's face. If I haven't said it before, we appreciate all of you in the chat, even Larry.
Yeah.
And most of the time, David Peters, but you know. So it's safe to say you rather enjoy these type of things, I'm guessing, Dylan.
Yeah, you know, it's some type of satisfaction at the end of the day when you get something you just cobbled together to actually work.
I don't want to make you like Steve says, I'm just promoting the debauchery.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. I don't want to make you go into too many details of outside of this, but you do something of an industrial nature, I'm guessing, since you're comfortable doing all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of welding for my work, what I do. My family has an excavation business, so I do a lot of stuff with the machines. Like me and my brother like going around buying older machines, fixing them up, old track loaders and loaders and stuff. So there's actual, you know, this is like easy side work for me just to play around with, other than, you know, the other work I do with welding and metal and stuff.
Did you make the blades for that plow, or is that off of something else?
No, it's off of a weird HVAC unit. Like it's part of like a blower motor fan. Like a blower motor fan assembly.
Is that something you bought, or is that just something you found?
Yeah, it was listed on eBay for like $10 or something, so I just bought it off there.
Okay.
I figured that'd be the most pain thing to try to make was the blades.
In case somebody else is interested or looking for one, or
I'm starting to think Larry's starting a thing here. He's starting to have followers.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose those blades because they're actually, you know, they're not huge. They actually look somewhat appropriate for, you know, the size snowplow it is.
Huh.
I do want to bend there's 2 layers of blades in there. I was really hoping to bend the front ones at some point, so it kind of acts more of a fan to suck in the snow.
You just got a pillow block bearing on the back there.
Yeah, I got a couple of those lined up. Of course, trying it out. Yeah, it was back when it was like 15 degrees out for 2 weeks, so any of the snow we had like turned to pure ice. So that's
I was going to say, yeah, that's some pretty dense snow you're shoving into it, and your fingers maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty much all ice there.
Oh, you had another set of hands running the drill. Okay.
Yeah, that's my brother holding the drill down before I mounted that permanently in there.
Safety first, always.
Yeah, with a tape around it, got standing straight up.
So we could have had a disclaimer: no trains were harmed in the making of this episode, but they might
Well,
have.
you know, it's only just the front of it that got tore off.
I was talking the overall live stream, the other stuff.
Oh yeah, and well, you know, and the thing catching on fire, some other stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you did put a wedge on the front there. Okay.
Yeah,
Assuming that's hot because I see bubbling. Going on.
yeah. All the snow is boiling off it. But yeah, that's about what it will look like. Hopefully, once I get done, well, I want to put a light on top and some extra things to make it look a little bit better. I got the drill here. I cut that, snapped it off with a bandsaw.
Larry wants to know if you have any missing fingers.
No, I still have all my digits, as people would say. I haven't chopped anything off. All my toes, all my fingers. Yeah, so here how I'm trying to mount this in the locomotive was I was trying to get that to cut. I really didn't want to rewire anything or take it all apart, but there's a decent amount of wires going to the bottom of that. So I was hoping just to bend it over, cut the plastic out and just bend it over backwards and put a battery in it. But really, to do it right, I should really cut all the wires and rewire it to have a longer lead on it. Yeah, it's looking at the electronics in it.
Is anybody in the chat getting ideas?
Not me. We don't get snow down here.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and you're going to get like 12 feet of it.
Yeah, you're gonna get dumped on.
Yeah, but then it'll be gone by the next day, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was kind of suspect in that drill that the prongs for the battery was so close to the heat sink on there. I was like, yeah, it'll get a little close there for comfort on that thing. That's one of the electronics that you wake up one morning and your house is half burned down from that thing.
Back to the bandsaw.
Yeah, trim it up a little bit more. Yeah, if you want to skip ahead in the video a little bit, where it's actually running, this is just putting the drill back together.
Okay.
Save some time on that.
Oop, too far.
Yeah, God, I got the light there. I still need to mount. Yeah, there it is.
Does the body fit on it still?
Oh, well, that's one of the things I still need to work on. I need to hack up the body a little bit more to make sure it all fits together. But when it gets the right snow, it actually throws it pretty good.
Everything you got there is kind of hard packed right now.
Oh, yeah, that's the real wet, heavy, soggy snow, that stuff.
But the fact it's still grabbing it and throwing it out's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the biggest issue was I have a Pico 5 amp throttle, and it kept tripping it at 5 amps. I should have hooked up the LGB Jumbo to it. It kept stopping the train.
And I was going to say, that's the other thing. You just run standard track power. You don't have...
Yeah, everything I have is pretty much track power. I have a couple battery locomotives, but also I made up that so that I can take the drill out and let the thing
just sits down in there. Okay.
Yeah, it just sits down in there and slides over the shaft. Yeah, underneath it's almost the same. But yeah, it's not too bad.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't really do any designing or anything on it. So for something I just kind of threw together, it works pretty good.
I agree.
You need one of those, Andrew, for all the running in the winter you do.
Well, for me to do that, it'd have to be a little bit different. It'd have to be a part wood chipper, too, to chew up the twigs and stuff that are underneath the snow. I was just out back earlier today, and despite having the limbs thinned out on my tree before, I don't know where the heck all the down limbs came from again. Nature.
Yeah, I got cypress trees in the backyard, and they just constantly leave stuff all over the place. I hate those things.
Yeah. My friend Cody loves the pine trees, especially when he's working on track that's underneath of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, all the sap and everything, probably, right?
Yeah, he loves when those go underneath his fingernails.
We have sweet gum trees, and they drop these balls that are like spikes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. Hate those damn things.
Sweet gum trees.
Perfect for the train to ride up on and flip
Oh,
over.
yeah, they derail the train all the time. It's great.
Yeah, I don't know if you can find the landslide video, the train versus landslide. I think it's specifically called. Just skip to the end of that if you can find it.
Looking to see what I got here.
I think it was like 4 years ago I came out with that if you're on the YouTube. 4 or 5, probably 5 years ago now.
Let's see. I'll have to look for that, but I can put this one up while we're looking for it. Where did it go?
Weren't you going to do a giveaway or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd probably be a bad thing to do. Everybody's been patiently awaiting. So, let me find my stuff for that. Where is it at? So, what we're going to do is we'll do a giveaway for two-day passes to the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo this year.
Two-day passes.
Two-day, yeah. Quantity of 2 passes that are both good for 2 days. How's that? I think I got that right that time. I just got to find what I'm looking for here. I don't have a spiffy graphic to put up there for the tickets, but let's see. We'll just put that up there for demonstrational purposes. So give me 1 second here. So while I'm looking for this, Dylan, what kind of future projects do you got in mind?
Oh, well, I still have a bunch of stuff I need to finish from the past, like that rotary snowplow I still really need to clean up. I got some other stuff. I got another White Pass locomotive I've been tearing apart for like 3 years to put Rail Pro stuff in it. I kind of stopped on that. I haven't continued with it. And of course, the layout out back, I've been constantly changing that, adding stuff, taking away certain things. So I've been really thinking about redoing my train yard again over. So that's going to be a whole nother thing. I want to add some extra levels to it for the unloading cars and some other things I want to do for some of the videos.
Okay.
Certain ways.
Well, everybody, if you would like to enter to win the quantity of 2-day passes for the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo, it's hashtag GLLSTE. Capitalization doesn't matter, but do make sure there's no spaces. And if by chance you've already, Sean Fields, make sure you put a hashtag in front of that. And if by chance you did get tickets already and you don't need 2 more, just let me know. I can always refund you your ticket costs.
I get a refund?
What's that, Nico?
I said, can I get a refund?
You'd have to have paid something first.
Ah, damn it.
Your friendship doesn't count as payment.
Kenny Kincaid can't go. He wishes he could.
All right, Sean Fields, you got it that time.
Bill did it too, but he got it. He got it.
I'll let that go let that go while people put that in there.
I know what do you mean about the projects? Because, man, I got tons of projects that are halfway done, quarter way done, almost done.
It's the struggles you don't have to deal with anymore, Nico.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what was the video you told me to look for, Dylan?
I believe it's Train versus Landslide.
Train versus landslide. Oh, let me see what I can find.
Something. God, now I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank on that video. It should have the thumbnail should be one of those Bachman big haulers getting blown up. Or no, it's boiler explosion, steam locomotive boiler explosion or something.
Okay.
Yeah, look up that. That'll probably get you closer, I believe. I think the original name of the video was The Landslide, and I changed it to boiler.
So the Crazy Train 525. What's the story behind the name of your channel?
But yeah, honestly, before this channel, I had another YouTube channel. It was Crazy Train 123, and of course that regular Crazy Train was already taken, and 123 was already used because I kind of lost the other channel at some point. So I honestly don't know how 525 came into my head. 5 is my favorite number, so I think 55 was taken, so I just came up with 525.
You
Of
lost.
course, I always love Ozzy Osbourne too. So
Oh.
Crazy Train probably got there, somewhere from that at some point.
Yeah, because obviously you didn't start out with making demolition videos, I guess.
No. No, it was just regular videos of the trains running around on the indoor layout. And then when I started building the outdoor layout, some videos on that. And a video up on screen, this is when it was like 15 degrees for 2 weeks. And we had all that snow and it melted at first because it rained right after it snowed. I was determined to get the trains running in this video. I must have been out there for like 4 hours trying to get them to run in a circle.
Yeah, I would have just waited till it thawed.
Got 2 different hammers chipping away at the switch.
This one? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know a lot of people throw like a shingle or something over top their switches so the snow doesn't get in them like that.
Yeah, well, that's probably what I should start doing next year if it snows at all. And of course, I tried to get the plow train out there right there. That didn't go so well. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I made up was that snowplow. It's made out of all steel I made. I show that off in a little bit. I got it sitting on the floor next to me.
I guess I'm not surprised by this question, but I wouldn't be surprised if your answer is yes, Dylan.
Oh, no flamethrower? Well, it'd probably be too dangerous for me to have. I'd be burning down half the neighborhood with it.
You got to watch that. That stuff can get away from you.
Yeah, well, you got to watch playing with fire,
Is that an LGB engine?
Yes, yeah, that's one of their F7s. That's the one I took to the beach, actually. That is battery, that one. One of my only, I think I have 2 other battery locomotives. And there's so much ice on the tracks, none of the track power stuff wanted to run. Of course, it wasn't getting very far.
By the looks of your backyard, I'm guessing you get quite a bit of leaves and stuff building up back there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one big tree in the corner that's kind of over top of all the bridges. So I get all the leaves from that mostly.
My layout up in New Jersey, I used to get no leaves on it whatsoever. It was so nice. Now down here,
yeah.
I get leaves on my layout. I'm like, I hate this.
Well, mine, it seems like they can all be gone off my tree, and I turn around and ones from the neighbors end up in there.
Yeah, blow over the fence.
And they all blow onto my layout that's up against the fence. I always joke that I'm going to hinge the bottom of the fence and at night go and prop it up and blow them all out in the neighbor's yard. Like, I don't know how those leaves got out there. Let's see. And I did find the video you were talking about, but before I go to that, I think we can do the giveaway. Make sure I'm not trying to remove that last video I put up. Make sure I'm not removing myself. That'd be fun. Let's see.
No, Kenny, I'm never coming back to New Jersey.
Not even to visit?
I come to visit, yes, but not going back to move, no.
I think he's going further south. Or
yeah, I'd like to go a little further south.
No, Larry, I don't need cheese to go with that wine. All right, let's see. now that I got it up on the screen, we'll see who our lucky winner is going to be of our 2-day pass, 2 of them, to the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo. As soon as I click the button. There we go. Like, why isn't it going? I didn't click anything.
Usually helps if you actually, start it.
I agree.
Hey, we have a winner.
All right, Gregory. Well, if you haven't purchased tickets yet, just shoot me an email, info@largescaletrains.com, and I'll get those to you. And we look forward to seeing you in May. So let's see if I can find, well, not find, I already have it up here.
Jersey Shore South.
I'm like, what the heck is that? Where'd that video go? Let's see. Video. Ah, there it is. Wow. That's some heavy audio there.
Yeah, that's the one you saw in the other video, pushing the plow.
One thing I'll say is the sounds LGB put in their F units really isn't that bad.
Oh, this is a Phoenix sound unit in that.
Oh, it's a Phoenix?
Yeah, but the motor sounds similar to the old LGB one.
Yeah, I had it for a very, very short period, like a few weeks. I had a set of the New York Central ones with the factory sound in them, and I was actually kind of surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you skip like 6 minutes in or 7 minutes, once you get to the big dirt piles.
Let's see. I don't got about 6 minutes in. There's 4.
Yeah, or maybe further. I don't know. This video had quite a long intro in it, leading. Oh, I got coming out of this shed with smoke.
We'll back up for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Look at it. This is actually brand new Bachmann big haulers right out of the starter set box. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was. Rolling out the engine shed there for the first time.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, purple smoke.
I'm guessing you had a smoke bomb.
Yeah, I like to use those sometimes. I stick them in the stacks.
The Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Pulling some European passenger cars.
That looks like some toxic smoke.
Pennsylvania engine with European cars.
It's even got flames coming out of that one.
Apparently, Larry likes New York Central. Good to know.
I was never really sure what railroad Barry liked. The Yeti and Northern, maybe.
New Yeti Central.
New Yeti Central.
Yeah, we got the handcart man with the bombs on it.
I was gonna say, what the heck is that section of your layout? I'm guessing you were taking some trees out or something, or?
No, this is at where we have all the construction equipment at.
Ah, okay.
We have the dirt piles down there for the business.
I like the Back to the Future 3 reference here. What happens when the red log goes? Gregory as well. Looks like the Super Loco from Back to the Future Part 3.
But yeah, got it up on the mountainside, going around.
That's the thing. You put a lot of effort into doing this stuff.
Yeah, some of the videos like these, I do take quite a bit of time, set stuff up, try to make some type of story going on.
Uh-oh.
You can put the audio back in it now.
Oh.
It should be done with the music.
Would you use like one of the backhoes to pull the dirt
Yeah,
down?
I got an excavator set up there. You can kind of see the blade and the bucket in there every once in a while.
Anybody that likes their stuff pristine and like new in the box is having spasms right now.
I had a fun time making this video.
Yeah, if you ever go and watch, well, I mean, now a lot of things are CGI with movies and that, but if you ever go and watch like behind the scenes stuff from older movies, now, well, even Back to the Future 3, that was a scaled down model.
Yeah, that was a pretty big model they had for that.
Yes, you are correct. Jens would be proud. Have you ever seen any of Jens Bang's videos, Dylan? Snake River Railroad?
Oh, yeah, that guy. People get upset at me crashing the trains I got. You just go see that video. Those videos that guy come out with.
As Clark Griswold's driving by, he's telling the kids roll the windows up.
Yeah.
Oop. That one little last one there.
Surprised you haven't got calls to be a special effects guy, Dylan.
I take the job. I make sure everything blows up right. Actually blew a nice little hole in the side of the boiler there on that one. I put it right underneath the firework motor and blew it up.
Thank you, Engine Yard. I knew it was a larger scale engine in Back to the Future 3. So 1-inch scale.
Yeah, I think those were like 7¼ inch or 7.5 inch trains.
You even blew the front of it out.
See, I'll mute that so I don't get dinged for the audio. But the one video you did where you were, I think you got the old big hauler that took the D-cell batteries. You're like, it's almost like elevator music playing in the background, which just made me crack up more.
Yeah, the capacitors were blowing up in it.
Steve Heavyside says, we can rebuild it.
Yeah. Well, that one ended up getting crushed by a track loader at some point. So that one's in tiny little pieces.
Dang. Now you've done some other stuff on your channel too. Do you do anything with like reviews or anything like that usually, Dylan? Or
every once in a while, it's mainly just me buying junk and then seeing if it'll run or not, trying to fix it up. And if it doesn't, come back to life, then it gets into those videos like that.
So if you had to pick one thing out of all your stuff, what's your favorite piece that you have?
Probably one of the LGB Mikados, or probably be Mikado, one of the bigger steam locomotives, or the Uinta and the Sumter Valley mounts. I like those too.
Those are nice engines.
Yeah,
There's
good sound in them. They're nice strong pull a lot, good detail for the most part.
Fun facts that you never knew. Hogan's Hero is a 3-rail Lionel that they blew up in it. Huh.
That must have looked really realistic.
Yeah.
It was, it wasn't 4K back then, Nico.
Yeah. The middle rail must have been black, so you couldn't see it.
It's camouflaged. Remember that.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was something else I had here. Trying to find the other video I had here. I don't see it at the second.
I got the other snowplow here I made out of steel.
Oh, okay. We'll take a look at that.
That's all this is. Like, kind of based this off of like how the aristo-craft ones were. Like the same, like this typical, like, wedge plow or whatever you want to call it.
Is your plow actually metal on that?
Yeah, it's all steel. We cut it all out.
Nice.
It's nice and sharp. It's got a nice point on it. My fabulous weld some people cut up. But yeah, I really want to drill the flat car out and hold it down onto. I just have a big rock that sits on it.
For a minute, I thought you said you have a big rocket that goes on it.
Oh, I wish.
All right, light the rocket. It's time to plow.
It would
Yeah,
help
the only
melt
thing
the
since I
snow.
run track power on my layout, I always put electrical tape on the bottom of the steel. Same thing with the rotary snowplow to help keep, in case it does touch and rub through the paint, keep it from shorting out.
I don't think about that too much, except for one time someone had a USA Trains Hudson on my layout, and they're metal.
Right. But yeah, it's just a little project. One night I just spent some extra time and cut out a bunch of steel and just drew it out on paper about what size I should be cutting, with an angle grinder out with. Then tack it all together, see how it looks, and then just weld most of it. Just little side projects here and there.
Yeah, I say I wish I had time to do more regular video editing stuff again. Too many other things. I need more free time.
Don't we all?
What's this?
I'd like a lot more free time. Oh, I think somebody asked a while ago, do you print your own cars because you have
Oh yeah,
behind
they were
you?
asking about the 3D printer behind you.
Well, the 3D printer I don't use too often. I haven't really. The only thing I've really printed was a big World War II rail gun. Was the biggest project I kind of made. I got that up on a shelf up there. I get it down in a few minutes. I printed some parts out for that Pacific you saw crash into that tanker car earlier. I started fixing it up. That was missing a bunch of the side rods and stuff, so I spent a bunch of time designing on the computer all the rods and stuff that go on the side. Then, of course, after I got all that done, then the motor in it took a dump, so that's why that gets used in the videos like that. But every once in a while, I'll make up parts and stuff with it.
Let's see. I think that down.
But I can't say I'm the biggest 3D printer guru out there. I'm pretty amateur at that.
I just bought a new 3D resin printer, and I hit print, and I'm printing the exact same thing on both printers. This morning I woke up, the one printer was completely done, the other one is still going, and it was still going when I came in for the show.
Oh, man.
I mean, it is like twice as fast.
Yeah.
The newer model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one behind me is an Ender 3 Pro I got like 5 or 6 years ago now. It works okay for what I do. I print some ABS stuff with it recently.
Oh, you've done ABS on it?
Yeah. Well, as long as it's not too big, it likes to warp without the cover on it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I always get robbed with time too. There's never enough time in a day to do everything I want to do, everything I want to get done.
Where did that go? Messenger. That's what I was looking for.
Do not retire. You will be more busy than you were when you were working.
Funny enough, I know or have known plenty of retired people, and they always tell me the same thing. They're going to get a part-time job so they can have free time. I do love that bridge.
Yeah, it is a nice bridge.
Uh-oh. This
Yeah,
can't be
it's
good.
a chunk of the track's missing over the mud puddle there.
Or 15, Larry.
Is that a mud puddle? That was
A lake.
I like how the smoke is still going.
Yeah, it popped out a little. Also, if you guys noticed the smokestack on top's a 12-point chrome socket because it was missing on the locomotives. I just hot glue gun the socket onto the top.
It's not a 9mm, is it?
Bombs onto it.
Oh no, we're losing Larry.
That's definitely some dramatic effect there.
It like just disappears. It's so funny.
Yeah, I dug it down like 3 or 4 feet to get it to drop down.
Now, if you spent like $600, $700, $800 on that and dumped it in there, we might have you committed. But it's
Yeah, well, that was the flea market thing I got from. If anybody lives in New Jersey, the pumpkin run, the car show they do every November, that came from there.
Steve.
Like I said, the girl that sold it, the woman that sold it to me, she's like, "Oh yeah, my kid was playing with it in the backyard in the dirt pile or the sand pile." I'm like, okay.
Steve Heaviside said, "There goes another 10mm socket."
Yeah.
We're not upset about the train. It's the 10mm socket, Dylan.
Yeah. It's funny. I got that locomotive right here. You want to take a look at this thing? My wonderful 3D printing job I did on some of the rods and stuff for it.
I feel like you did multiple takes here.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes these videos, when I got to push stuff in the water like that, sometimes it doesn't cooperate or I don't like how it turns out. So I'll just keep doing it over and over again. This I must have shot like 5 times in different, set it up 5 different times and pushed it in.
Again, you put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, you got to try to make something half decent out of it. That a lot of my viewers do enjoy loving, seeing the crash videos. So I do try to put some effort and time into it.
Someone said, who owned the telephone of this locomotive? I forgot about that corded handset phone. That was a Crescent Limited phone.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely was not something comfortable to like pinch between your ear and your shoulder and talk on.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Somebody commented that you're missing the trailing truck.
Yeah, that's been gone a long time, I think.
I was going to say. It's
Said this
watching
locomotive had a rough
Titanic
life
now.
before I got it, even.
It's in the dirt pile in that lady's backyard.
Yeah.
So I see you brought the engine over.
Yeah, I made sure to grab this one. Figure you like the socket on top of it. Actually, still got half the smoke bomb inside of it. I tried picking it out. It snapped in half. But yeah, this thing's pretty beat up. See, I started... Actually, some of it went missing. Imagine that. But you can see the black ABS from the side rods I started printing out.
Oh, okay.
I said when I first got this, I cleaned it up some, and I actually got it to run half decent until I think the gear stripped out of it and the motor was getting weak. So I'm like, this thing ain't staying, Start 3D printing some stuff to add back to it.
Yeah, those were always the problem with those engines.
But yeah, underneath it, just whatever. Nothing too special about this thing. It's even before I got it, it was pretty much done. I guess it'd be good for somebody they want parts off it or something, but I don't think it's really good for anything right now.
You're getting your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, it's this one. One of the many locomotives I have. I usually just leave this sit in the backyard on the sidings.
I was trying to figure out what you had stacked up behind you in the corner there.
Oh, yeah, all the white pass container cars.
Oh, that's what those are. Okay.
To the ceiling.
I'm like, what the heck is the tower behind you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem in this room space. I need to start selling some stuff off I don't use.
I just blow it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bill Lynch said somebody get in touch with Adventures with Purpose. They can scan for the wreckage underwater.
Yeah, there you go.
And wanted to know, are you adding rockets to repower it?
Yeah. I wish I could get my hands on some rockets, but once again, the neighbors are too close around here.
Yeah, they might get a little bit skittish about that, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I said I wouldn't have any tanker cars left in my collection because they all be blown up. But yeah, here's one of the projects I actually got and actually fixed up because it was worth fixing up. Got this on eBay. The belt drive was stripped out of it and the gear. one of the idler gears was messed up. So this is one of the things I actually fixed up.
I was
Not
going
to
to say,
destroy.
so somebody might wince if you blow that up.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's actually in pretty nice shape.
You are the whistling diesel of model trains.
You are the whistling diesel of model trains.
Yeah. Yeah, that goofball, those videos. That guy comes out with some funny stuff, though.
He does.
Yeah, something else I got at a flea market last weekend, me and my brother went to something. Yeah, it's like an LGB 240.
Yeah, that was not a hard
a
one.
lot of starter sets. This thing's pretty beat up. It's probably my next video is going to be on this, trying to see if it'll run. Although the tender's missing, I'm pretty sure some of the electronics were in the tender for it. Because it has
No, it'll run without the tender.
Okay, yeah, I put it on the tracks already. Nothing happened, so I got.
Yeah, the one with the standard tender, I think it just ran back for the light in the tender.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Vanderbilt one, I thought had like sound in there or something.
Yeah, it got all the extra plugs on it, so it's probably
Yeah.
for.
Just make sure the switch is in the right position.
yeah, that too. But yeah, it's probably one of the next videos coming out. We'll see if this thing will survive or not. That thing weighs a lot for that little tiny locomotive.
They run pretty good, those little engines.
Yeah, I got one that looks better than that one.
Yeah, well, this one that's beat. I got this for like $20. This one.
Because at the show this year, I think I've got 3 or 4 starter sets that I've picked up, and I think you have one that's going to be donated as well, don't you, Nico, for one of the kids?
Yep, I'll give it to Steve and Melinda to give away.
Which their special order of 60 making train spun flat cars for the show showed up today. I came home and there's 2 boxes sitting on the porch. I'm like, the wife wanted to know what I bought. I'm like, I didn't buy anything.
Well, yeah, here's one of the most recent projects, the rotary snowplow. Yeah, stick my hands in it while the drill's on it.
As I say, I don't have the video of you running the hot dog through it, though.
Oh, yeah. But that's on the YouTube Shorts if you want to show that.
So the drill's obviously not in there right now.
No, because the shelf wouldn't fit on it. Like I said, I gotta hack up the shelf some, move some more stuff around to get that to fit on it right. But yeah, I have the drill on a little base mount I made, so I can just plop it in there, take it in and out. So that just slides on. Well, be able to see it. I'm trying to juggle stuff around here. Yeah, it just slides right in over the drive shaft. I get it to line up when I'm looking at it. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's simple and it works.
And you can use the clutch too if you want to have it.
Yeah, you have all the different settings. I can run it in either direction.
I never thought about having a clutch on there.
Yeah, in case someone gets wedged in there, it might not destroy itself. Too bad.
Looks like Vinny Flynn was asking, can you show us one of those unique cars from the tower up close? Loved it
Yeah, I got
earlier.
one.
Oh,
I
he's
got a
talking.
whole collection of those things. Whenever they show up on eBay or somewhere else, I'd try to buy one if they were a good price. See, I got one over here.
Yeah, I've only ever seen one of those in person, and until I saw your video, I hadn't seen that many of them together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the White Pass ran a whole train of these things up and down the mountains. They all come off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like intermodal container cars almost, how they work, together. Put different loads on it. They have little locking tabs to help keep them on. They'll show up, maybe not.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, it slides around, helps hold them on. The only problem with these things are, I put a lot of metal wheels on mine. These things are extremely light with
I'm gonna say, yeah, there's not much to
the
them.
cars on them or containers. So even on my layout, I have all 16-foot curves. and all it wants to do is try to straight line a lot of times and fall over. They're so light. But yeah, take the lids off. Nothing too special about these.
You put a little weight in them.
Yeah.
Mix up some concrete, pour it in there.
Yeah. All the leftover junk steel I have, I could just throw in them, let them rust.
I went through the steel bin the other day at work. There was like some 3/4 inch thick. I say it's like some copper or something, copper or bronze or something like that. That's just going to get scrapped. I'm like, pull that out of there.
Take that.
Yeah.
Research where that stuff's worth now.
Just cut it up, use it as weights.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the container cars that they make. There's a lot of convention cars over the years too. I've seen from LGB that use these containers and they just slap them on the flat cars and stuff. Or I should say, like over 20 years ago now, probably. Every once in a while, I see them pop up and stuff on different designs and whatnot on these printed on these things.
Feels like in recent years, time has flown by much quicker.
Oh yeah. You think it's only like 10 years, 15 years old now. This stuff's getting up to like 30, 40 years old. Some of this stuff. Most of the stuff in this room is probably older than I am. Yeah, because they have all this. This probably has it. Maybe not. No, this one's missing. They have LGB has all the stickers underneath, and it has the years on it. You'll find the date code.
I like that. Aristo-craft started doing the dates on the cars too.
Oh, when they did the the Aristo Club cars, you mean?
Not even that. Like in the little logo, the Aristo-craft, they started putting the dates of when they did it.
Oh.
So you knew what year like the car was from or the engine was from.
It's funny to say that. Now I can't find a single car with a sticker on it.
Coastal Nomad, glad you could make it in.
One day I'd like to get done some of my projects that I've started.
My problem is I start them and then they take up all the, space I had to do projects. And I'm just looking at a bunch of piles.
Yeah, here's a sticker. This thing's from 91. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. The first and last number, I think it is. You read. If it shows up, I don't even know if it's showing up or not.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
You put the years on your cars you're making, Nico?
No, I did not. I did not.
Well, yeah, if you guys want me to, I'll move the phone around. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect, do anything weird. Let's see. If I get it to...
Don't go towards the light, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, we're still moving around here. Oh, now it's... Okay, let's see. So you got the messy bench. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. I got the wall of grain cars and all types of stuff in this room stacked up to the ceiling.
I was going to say, you made use of your place. I like it.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, how many of the Reading coal cars do you have?
I believe just one. I think it's something else behind it. Is it? Yeah, Chesapeake and Ohio, and then some other different road name behind it.
Are those USA?
I believe so. I don't even know where I got these from.
Do they got... Looking at the trucks, those are USA.
Yeah.
They were 100 tons.
All my white pass locomotives.
Oh, so yeah, you got a few of them.
Yeah, I got more than the real railroad has right now. I'll start selling them off. Yeah, I got the whole pile of these things stacked up, all crisscrossed.
It's like a Jenga stack.
Yeah. They got this Sumter Valley buried back there, some other Pico stuff. Oh, more white pass containers. These are early ones. Somebody custom made these.
I was going to say, that looked different.
Yeah, I actually had these out today running for a little bit. It actually came with metal wheels on them. Once again, they're an eBay find.
See, somebody liked the Santa Fe blue bonnet that you had, they said.
Oh yeah, I got that. I can show that off back there. Get around to it. I got the track cleaner. The one and only double stack container car I have from USA Trains.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen that in any of your videos.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't come out too much since I only have one of them. Wish I bought more of them in the past. It'd be worth a lot now. These things bring a lot of money. And of course, some of the Thomas stuff. Can of WD-40, you never know when you might need that. More Pico. The Steins I ran underwater. I'm pretty sure this was the one. Yeah, that was it. This is all types of stuff. Track, it's just random stuff laying around.
You got it all going on.
Oh, yeah. The whole collection in here. Oh, yeah, here's the one of the things I 3D printed. My first big 3D printer project, this thing.
Is that something you designed, or is that like you?
No, it's off of. It's supposed to be an HO model. I scaled it up.
Well, I don't know why I'm not surprised that you have a railgun.
Yeah, in one of the Thomas videos way back, I had it in there blowing up the trains with it. I have it hinged. It's all the way on the top shelf. I can barely reach this thing, but it moves up and down and stuff. I can lock it into place.
I'm guessing the answer is no, but someone asked if it uses live ammo.
yeah, stick a real gun barrel on it. That'd be something.
The one that Gerald made shoots.
Really?
Yep.
Dang. Oh, that's right. It uses air, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it'd be a cool project to make an air cannon out of one of those.
Oh, yeah, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, I got an ABA set.
Okay.
I got the battery one I took to the beach and used some other videos, like the snow video. This thing was a disaster when I got it. Somebody gutted the electronics and put custom stuff in there. It's funny. It looked like whatever they put in there burned up because there's all char marks inside before I got it.
I think that was one of my Aristo U25s. The tracing lifted off of the circuit board and crossed with another piece.
Of course, you got some RHB stuff. Well, some of this is my brother's stuff, the RHB stuff. He has some of this stuff he got over the years.
No blowing that up then, right?
No, I ain't touching that stuff. That stuff barely runs for that reason. It's funny. Some of the stuff I run outside, the most damage happens usually internally, like on the gears and stuff, just running it normally. They'll come off the tracks and then hit something and strip out.
So since you mentioned your brother is into the G-scale stuff as you are, or no?
Yes. Yeah, like I said, most of the stuff in here is mine, but there's a couple things that are his. Like the RHB stuff is mostly his, and a couple of the grain cars and some other things. Oh yeah, that's other than the stuff outside you can't see. But that's most of the stuff. Got some stuff on the floor that can't fit on the shelves.
The heck is
Yeah,
that?
that was that
Is that
Atlantic.
armor plated Atlantic?
Oh yeah, armor plated Soviet train. I found this on eBay. This thing was pretty neat.
Somebody made
It's
that.
got 1/4-inch aluminum on it. And it's all riveted. It actually looks pretty nice.
Dang.
It's made out of a Lionel. What is it? Atlantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
So even the tenders got plate added to it.
Yeah. Oh, this thing weighs a ton. Yeah. It's painted really nice.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Let's see if I can flip it over and mess it up.
See, the nice thing with that, you don't have to worry about the side rod on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually painted green at one point.
A lot of interesting stuff people do.
Yeah. I said I got that for like $100. Another one came up in U.S. Army colors with all the stuff on it, and they wanted like $400 for the thing. They had all the train cars to go with it.
I like this comment here. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some of the USA Crane stuff. I have another one. That one's in the basement layout right now. Oh, that's the other thing. I did a pretty cool video on the rack rail locomotive.
I never saw that one.
Hill.
I mean, I've seen the locomotive. I've never seen your video on it, though.
Yeah, I think it was last year. If you want to look that up to show it real quick, if you got time. I had that going up the dirt pile. If you want to show that video, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, you got 5 minutes.
All right, so
Yeah, bring that up. That'll be a good video.
You know what the video
end it off with.
You say it was just a year ago, Dylan?
Yeah, it should be last year. It should be under rack rail locomotive or something. See how steep it'll go.
Let's see. Destruction, more destruction. Fixing a G-scale rack rail locomotive. Is that it?
Okay, it should be the video right before that because I ended up.
How steep can it go?
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I actually ended up stretching the case out on it because I was trying to pull so much up ahead the hill. Yeah, you'll see in the video me trying to pull up some hopper cars loaded with dirt up the hill at like a 40-degree angle.
Looking at the fact it was going to start in the middle, apparently I did start watching that at one time. A lot of times what happens to me is I start a video at 8 o'clock, and then at 2:30 a.m. the wife's waking me up to go to bed.
Yeah, that's how I am with that stuff.
Like, how did I get here?
Video.
Let's see. It's coming. Let's see here. Yeah. How steep can it go? You're really bringing in heavy equipment this time.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the wheel loaders we got. I did a lot of metal work too. It was a salt loader for Camden County, loading the salt brine. So anywhere the salt's at, it was just eating
What you
away.
see me doing here is hooking the wires right to the train controller from the batteries on this Cat wheel loader.
Oh, wow.
A lot of the older Cat equipment and military stuff use 24 volts for the electrical systems, which is perfect for the trains. As you can see from the title of the video, I got my hands on a cog or rack rail locomotive. I've always wanted to see how steep they'll go up a hill, so that's what I'm going to find out today.
There was down in Columbus, Ohio, I'm thinking how many years ago it was on that tour now. There was somebody that had one of those on their very kind of small layout that it actually climbed up and went up to the top of the trellis around the porch roof and around that.
Oh, that's neat.
And then I think actually climbed up to the peak of the roof of their house even.
Yeah, I don't see too many people set these up. So when I found one of these, of course I bought it, wanted to make a video on it, see how steep it'll go up a hill.
Jeff from the Columbus Club has one that he usually has running on his layout, but I think he said he's got to fix it. It got some issues with it over the winter. Now, do the racks screw to the ties, or they just set in there?
They just kind of set in there with a little plastic piece that goes in between the ties. At least on the LGB track, it just clips in there. Yeah, I did a lot of messing around. Of course, the tracks going up this aren't perfectly even, or side to side. There's a lot of sway going on, so that didn't help it either. But just setting up on dirt real quick. But I'm sure if you took the time and laid the track real nice, you could probably get this thing go up pretty steep.
Huh. Yeah, I never really thought about.
Yeah, it takes off. Oh yeah, I bent one of the pickup shoes right away on it, so I had to cut that off.
I was going to say that looks harsh. I feel it is safe to say you have way too much fun with your trains, Dylan.
Well, it's got to have fun with them somehow, if it's different from most people.
It is. I'd like to say there's no right or wrong way to play with your train.
However you enjoy them.
Speaking of Jed from the Columbus Club, Jed has one of these locomotives.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jed, I didn't mean to give you a heart attack tonight.
At least it's not the Steam one, the expensive Steam version of it.
You're providing a valued service to us, you know.
Well, yeah, I'm finding out what it'll do as it flips down the hill with some dirt on it.
Is it when you shut it off, that's when it's taken off backwards?
Yes, usually. Once you shut it off and you try to back it up down the hill, that's when it just instantly skips over and just takes off.
Oh, see, I thought maybe it was like free rolling.
Yeah, actually, I didn't put enough clips in the rack rail and started moving the rack rail around with so much weight on it. But yeah, at some point I got to go up to a 45-degree angle, so it's going pretty steep.
Let's see, I can skip ahead here. Yeah, it's a pretty steep angle there, huh?
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to angles on videos don't really come out, but I think I got it pretty good on that where you can see it.
Oh, heck did I do? Skip to the end. Oh, my video is getting all goofy on me.
Yeah.
Or did you have the wheel loader out again at the end?
Yeah, pushing it all back up.
Okay, I was like, what the heck did I do? I skipped back to the beginning.
Oh,
there we go.
Gotta get the dirt off it.
Let's say, see, Jed even washes it off at the end.
Well, you gotta make sure it's clean. But yeah, like I said, I ended up stretching the case out on that. If you should be able to unmute it there. I don't know if there's any music or not. Try it real quick. But you can hear it. See, when it comes down the hill, you'll hear it just grinding away. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's that. I had to put an extra screw inside the case to keep it from stretching out. Where the gear was at, the cog gear.
Well, Tom, Jed thinks it's someone else's train, but we're actually sending his over to have Dylan work on it.
Yeah, I could do some modifications to it and test it out.
See, and a clean engine is a happy engine.
Yeah, I can wash it too for him.
All right, we're after 9 here, Buck.
Yep, I see that. Nico's going to turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oop, thought I clicked off of that. All right. Well, any feedback for us, Dylan? Or
No, well, thank you for having me on the show. I've been watching you guys for quite a long time, so I figured I wanted to be a guest on at some point, show off what I've been doing.
Yeah, you mentioned it some time back, and it
Yeah, well, I always mention it a lot, and I just never got around to actually pursuing it. So I figured, eventually get on.
Oh, I'm glad it worked out.
and I'm glad to see that there wasn't a whole bunch of people yelling at you in the chat.
Yeah.
I got to put Jed's comment up
no
there.
death threats tonight, so I'm doing pretty good.
Jed says, "Thank God that's over."
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we'll let's see. Our next show is going to be April 26th. It looks like that we'll be back with everybody
The last show before the Expo.
before the Expo and the Gathering. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, remember, folks, if you're wanting to attend the 5-day Midwest Garden Railroad Gathering, get on the site and register because March 31st is the deadline for that. So.
And hotels are mid-April. Those are done.
Exactly. So, all right. Well, thank you, Dylan. It's been a pleasure having you tonight.
No, thank you guys for having me on here.
Thanks
And,
again.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.